Wow, so yesterday was a pretty big day for fans of the Montreal Canadiens. Not only did they drop the demi-da bombshell right out of nowhere, but last night they had an opportunity to extend their winning streak to 6 games against a team that's actually trying to chase them down in the playoffs right now. I'm talking, of course, about the bloody Red Wings. Now, this game is brought to you by Miraj Trading, where you can find hockey cards, baseball cards. They even got a little merch shop on there where you can find some pretty cool collectibles, pretty cool gifts. Ovechkin!
I swear to God!
And if you want to get your hands on some of these goodies, head on over to MirageTrading.com to make your order today. Now, here we go. Habs, Red Wings. The puck is dropped. And let me tell you something, that first period was probably one of the shittiest periods of hockey that I've seen the Canadiens play all season. I mean, aside from a couple of big hits from Josh Anderson, they didn't do anything. The Red Wings are actually going to put 23 shots towards Samuel Montembeault during the first period alone. That's quite a bit of work. I mean, that's probably enough for a brand new EI claim if he was interested. Dylan Larkin does beat him once to make it a 1-goal game for the Red Wings, but you got to admit, when the first period came to an end, the Canadiens were very lucky that this game was still within reach, because that could have been way worse if it hadn't been for some really solid goaltending. So just shout out to Snacks. Now we're going to move on to the second period, where just like we've seen in the past, the Canadiens, all of a sudden, they look like a completely different hockey team out there. You see, they're finally starting to get some shots on Cam Talbot. We got Kapanen getting a nice look. Newhook's going to try and get on the board. They're even going to get a couple of power play opportunities, but right when it seemed like it was about to be another scoreless period, my God, just hit the music. Because after breaking up a dangerous-looking play in his own zone, it's going to be our little bundle of joy going back the other way and tying this game up at 1. Can you believe it? After being outshot and outworked for the majority of this hockey game, they still have an opportunity to make this game their 6th win in a row. And judging by the accuracy of Stevie Ray Confer here, hey, I'm starting to like their odds. So the third period begins, and the Habs, they're really starting to make a push. Lane Hudson has gone completely insane out there. He's running around like a chicken that's being chased by Rocky Balboa. He sets up Josh Anderson for what could have been a highly real goal, but unfortunately, Anderson lets us down on that one. But we can't be mad at him. He was having a heck of a game last night up to that point, and just a couple of minutes later, he's going to totally redeem himself anyway. Same spot, the only difference is this time, it's Christian Dvorak who puts it right on his plate, and Josh Anderson, he ain't going to miss that one for a second time in a row. And that's a big one. That one's going to put the Habs up by a goal for the first time in this hockey game, and now they're going to completely outplay the Red Wings for the remainder of the third period. Eventually, it's going to be Brendan Gallagher who pots an empty netter to put the Habs up by 2, and with the Red Wings' hopes of making the playoffs beginning to slowly fade away, they keep Talbot out of the net. Okay, these guys, they're looking for a miracle right now, but instead, it's going to be Nick Suzuki who puts the final nail in the coffin. Ladies and gentlemen, your final score is 4-1. Now, was it pretty? Absolutely not. Like I said earlier, man, that first period was one of the most disgusting periods of hockey that I've probably ever witnessed this season. But you know what? Samuel Montembeault kept him in it. He gave him a chance to win during that first period alone, and the boys, they didn't let him down. They battled back and pulled out their 6th win in a row. Taking a look at the updated standings, this is going to put him 8 points ahead of everybody that's been chasing him. And the most beautiful part about all of this is Ivan Demidov. He's probably already in Montreal right now. He's probably looking at the highlights. You just know he's going to be hungry to get into this lineup and show everybody in the world what he's capable of. And it's been just a glorious 24 hours. What a day to be alive for a Habs fan. But what I'd like for you to do now is let me know your thoughts on the game down in the comments section. Please don't forget to chew the fingernails right after that like button before you leave here. And hey, I'll see you next time.